David, unmute. I started it.
Okay.
Alright, well, is it working? I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Alright, it's working. Uh,
Okay.
uh, uh, um, sorry about that. Alright, guys. Today we're gonna be reacting to the Monument Mythos Season 2. If you watch Season 1, which was, I'm pretty sure, like last week, then this we'll be reacting Season 2. If you haven't reacted to if you haven't saw me reacted to Season 1, it's best to watch that first before watching this or something. But since this is a live stream, best
I don't want to wait here
if
for
you want to
warnings at
interact.
the end.
Yeah. There will be some
Mm.
stuff like epilepsy. I don't know what kind of stuff this thing contains. So viewer discretion is advised. So yeah, let's get this started. Let's get episode 1, season 2 started.
Okay.
Sue's Canal Crab, the Monument Mythos. Uh,
Grab.
bruh.
Grab.
Alright, alright. Sue's Canal Crab. Su-
I think
Sue's
it's this one.
Sue's Canal, March 2021.
Hmm. Ah, man, it's a weird song.
Yeah.
Hmm.
First one is 7:44 a.m. Breaking news. Press Clinton announces nuclear siege. What? For the last 2 weeks, the container ship Ever Given has obstructed the Suez Canal. With every passing hour, it is costing the global economy over $400 million. At the request of the Egyptian president, the United States will end the crisis with nuclear force. Both Congress and the United Nations Security Council have approved the use of a small thermonuclear weapon on the Suez Canal. Several miles from the Ever Given's location, the blast itself will not reach the ship. However, the waves generated are expected to dislodge the Ever Given from its present position. Evacuations of the city along the waterway are in progress.
Hmm.
That's a bit. Wait, whoa, what's happening? Is it falling? Oh, yo, do you think it might be a corner, whatever you want to call it?
No, no.
Looks like it. Where did the Ever Given go? The ship disappeared according to officials. Oh, it was the ship. It got up and
I'm
left.
not
Why is
really
everyone
paying much.
confused? That was the ship. Remember the ship that
Oh,
was
the
stuck in
crab.
Suez Channel? It just disappeared. Suez Canal.
More crab.
Oh, that's the ship. Is that the ship? I don't know what that is. The Americans just released a monster. Uh-oh. Nobody asked for a sequel to Attack of the Crab Monsters. The Americans destroyed the Suez Canal and released a demon. Great. So is the ship alive
American.
or is there something underneath it? April 11, 2021. Suez Canal Crab will not be destroyed, says UN Security Council.
Absolutely.
The crab cannot be eliminated without causing great damage to the Ever Given. In this day and age, the world is unprepared for a loss of cargo of such magnitude. Therefore, the Suez Canal Crab will not be destroyed. At this time, no containers will be lifted from the ship, since low-flying aircraft caused the organism to ambulate unsteadily, in hopes of returning the Ever Given back to the sea. Efforts are underway to carefully manipulate the crabs through regions. What? 2. Or get 3. Oh, there was Cairo. I don't know. What the? Dr. Disturbing presents.
Hello. Hello. Okay, and then tell me, what do you think about the tower? It's your first visit here, so what do you think about the tower?
I thought it was a really good tower. It was very interesting to go up it. It gave you a really good sense of how busy Cairo is, so I really enjoyed it.
That was terrific.
No,
It was really great to get kind of a sense of the scale of the city. It's kind of difficult to do that when you're walking around down on the street.
It's a breathtaking view, and it really gives you a terrific perspective of the whole city. And I loved it up there. I spent a couple of hours up on the top.
2021 Cairo Tower Stampede.
Due to evacuations around the Suez Canal,
It's about to
millions
go
traveled to
up.
Cairo in search of housing. In response to this migration, many building capacity limits for popular attractions were inflated. The Cairo Tower, one of the tallest buildings in Egypt, had its own recommended capacity limit
Dang, that's
increased
our.
from 700 persons to 1,000.
Looks like a needle.
April 16th, 2021. 3 days prior.
On the evening of April 16th, 2021, upwards of 1,200 visitors toured the Cairo Tower at once. Although concerns of overcrowding had been raised by several staff members, the building manager dismissed their comments. Since the Suez Canal crab would be passing by later in the evening, he also encouraged visitors to enter the upper levels of the tower, as that would provide a better vantage point. At 8 p.m., the Suez Canal crab was observed to have turned toward the Cairo Tower and proceeded to approach. Despite an alert sent out by the Egyptian government for civilians to immediately vacate structures in the crab's path, most visitors ignored the warning and stayed on the upper levels of the Cairo Tower as it came near. At 8:15 p.m., the Suez Canal crab was seen to have stumbled, and in an attempt to regain its balance,
They look so
crashed
goofy,
into one
just not
side of the
walking.
Cairo Tower, killing over 200 people. The resulting tremors that traversed the building damaged its staircases and elevator systems beyond repair. The cascade of shipping containers from the Ever Given, knocked forward by the momentum of the initial stumble, lasted for over
It's
2
raining
minutes,
cargo
as an
chips.
estimated 800 containers broke from their locks and pushed forward an
Yeah, I
additional
remember it.
1,000 containers. As all 1,800 containers tumbled down through the building, the structural
So you
integrity
have
of
to watch
the
this all
Cairo
again.
Tower rapidly diminished. Falling debris and containers are reported to have killed over 800 visitors. At 8:19 p.m., the Cairo Tower
Right.
fully collapsed, dragging the immobilized Suez Canal crab into the ground. In total,
Man,
only
it feels
39 of the
like something happened.
1,189 visitors of the Cairo Tower survived. 2 of the 15
Yeah.
staff members escaped to safety, including the building
Only
manager.
2.
None of the 6 security guards survived.
Oh,
Although paramedics
they all
and
died.
police officers had arrived shortly before the Cairo Tower's collapse, the visibly
This looks
unstable
like a
tower
Mr. King
prompted them
watch
to
it
collect
thing.
survivors on the ground and retreat to a safe
The building.
distance. At 8:41 p.m., a hazardous waste collection team and soldiers of the Egyptian ground forces arrived to contain survivors within mobile quarantine chambers. Due to fears of a potential contagion contracted from the Suez Canal crab, all civilians in the vicinity were placed in quarantine under the authority
That's a leg
of
up
the
rock.
military in collaboration with the Ministry of Health. Upon impact with the ground, the Suez Canal crab and the Ever Given separated. The large wounds caused by the separation discharged thousands of gallons of seawater and bodily fluids. The hazardous waste collection team and soldiers attempted to plug the gushing
Oh.
lesions. However, survivors report that their efforts were mostly futile due to the
They're
team's
swimming.
inability to stay standing on the
swimming.
slippery ground. With the number of accidental falls among the
swimming.
troops on the increasingly wet ground, the Egyptian army diverted its focus from closing wounds on the Suez Canal crab to evacuation efforts. By midnight, the civilian population within a 3-mile radius of the fallen Cairo Tower had been completely evacuated.
Well, April 17th, 2021 day.
On the
2 days
morning of
prior.
April 17th, Egyptian authorities publicly announced that the Suez Canal crab had fallen in Cairo and laid in a vegetative state. Although the Cairo exclusion zone was primarily intended to prevent any media coverage of the crab and the surrounding destruction, several journalists managed to record footage of the site through the assistance of private helicopter pilots. By 8 a.m., clips of the crab were trending on Twitter. Members of the Anti-Device Association attributed the severity of the disaster to the development of intelligent devices, specifically Twitter machines. They reasoned that due to the popularity of Twitter in America, the Ever Given was overstocked with T-machines, which weighed the ship down and consequently caused the initial obstruction of the Suez Canal. On Twitter, the ADA released a vicious string of messages criticizing Twitter, Hillary Clinton, and Egypt. Along with images of the Suez Canal crab, photos of scattered goods that had fallen out of the shipping containers became a popular topic of discussion. One image of a sports car resting on top of debris would be retweeted by the ADA with the caption, "The Cairo exclusion zone is a conspiracy to keep goods in Egypt. The American people have been robbed." The tweet was shared by over 10 million users. Taking notice, the ADA followed up with tweets suggesting that an Egyptian soldier had driven home the sports car in the image, and that the goods needed to be rescued by their rightful owners. The ADA deemed April 19th as Finders Keepers Day and urged all Americans to travel to Egypt to obtain the goods left by the fallen Suez Canal crab. Overnight, an estimated 12,000 flights to Cairo were booked by American citizens.
One day prior.
Although a few trespassers had been apprehended in the Cairo exclusion zone, officials did not foresee any further disruptions at the site. Medical personnel attended to survivors in the quarantine chambers. Soldiers cleared rubble and attempted to control the spread of the Suez Canal crab's bodily fluids. By 5 a.m. on April 19th, approximately 20 million gallons had been contained through aerial drops of sawdust and an extensive effort to mop the premises. Although
Water.
several officials
Dummy.
discussed a plan to lay down military-grade mats
What
to
the?
enable the hazardous material collection team to walk
What
up
is
to the
this, you're
crab
already
for
building a
closer
house?
analysis, it was ultimately decided that no further action would be taken until the following evening,
No
as it was
way.
believed that the midday sun would evaporate most of the fluid.
Stampede.
At 12 p.m., over 12,000 Americans gathered in front of the gated entrance of the
I'm
Cairo
actually
exclusion
telling
zone. 4,000 Egyptian police officers and soldiers stood behind the perimeter to guard the exclusion zone from trespassers. At 12:03 p.m., violence erupted when an American shot a police officer in the face. Consequently, tear gas was used on the raging mob. Tanks and heat rays arrived shortly afterwards to deter any trespassers. However, by 12:10 p.m., the front entrance gates of the Cairo exclusion zone
I can
collapsed
ask
to force
about
the
people.
charging crowd. Informed of the approaching
That is
Americans,
crazy.
medical personnel and survivors at the epicenter began to vacate the premises. By 12:43 p.m., the first
a
Americans
Mr.
were
Beast
seen
question.
by officials at the epicenter. Although the wet ground was expected to significantly slow their approach, several citizens had arrived earlier than anticipated since they had utilized car hubcaps to slide quickly across the ground. With no law enforcement at the scene, the American citizens began to collect fallen goods and pry open shipping containers. Popular goods included furniture, firearms, processed food, tea machines, bars of gold, automobiles, and designer clothing. As Americans continued to arrive at the
Automobile.
epicenter, more injuries from accidental falls were observed. Concussions and broken arms were the most common injuries during the initial break-in. At 1 p.m., several fights broke out over a Ford pickup truck that had rolled out from a container and crushed a family.
What?
3 aggressors were shot by a man who had found a rifle. The conflict fueled an unpleasant atmosphere, with more instances of gun violence as time went on. One notable incident saw the discovery of a container of firearms by a group of young children.
Oh,
The
nah.
accidental firing of an automatic weapon by one child prompted the intervention of their parents and other adults. The resulting verbal argument escalated quickly and broke out into a full-scale gunfight with over 14 armed subjects, including the children.
Oh, nah.
Another fight erupted after the discovery of a deluxe barbecue grill, which
Okay,
13
that's
Americans had simultaneously called dibs on when the item was pulled out of a shipping container. All 13 Americans died from gun-related wounds. When the last wave of the 12,000 Americans had entered the epicenter, overcrowding ensured that the
Looks like,
accidental fall of one
looks like a
individual
parasite.
would trigger a continuous series of additional falls. Without any open space for the midday sunlight to reach the wet ground, the bodily fluid had no time to evaporate, and the number of falls steadily increased. At around 1:30 p.m., one of the posterior legs of the Suez Canal crab twitched and incited panic in a nearby crowd. As Americans attempted to flee, many fell on the slippery ground and were trampled by those rushing behind them. By 1:33 p.m., the screams of the panicked crowd had reached a deafening volume, reportedly being heard over 5 miles away. Due to the reinforcement of the Cairo exclusion zone's gates and orders from the Ministry of Health to prevent any American citizen from leaving the exclusion zone, the massive crowds were kept inside the 3-mile radius of the epicenter, held in place by an orderly line of tanks that flanked the entirety of the zone's perimeter. The gates stood for over 6 hours as Americans ran from the epicenter. Many soldiers became ill at the sight of injuries caused by the thousands of bodies being crushed into the metal bars. By 7:15 p.m., everyone within a half-mile of the gate had perished from extreme pressure. Heat exhaustion, accidental falls, and gun violence were also major causes of death.
What the heck?
The Cairo exclusion zone gates were opened at 8 p.m. Soldiers searched for the remaining survivors. Of the over 12,000 Americans who had arrived, only 944 survived.
Bruh.
77 of the American survivors were found kneeling around the Suez Canal crab
Looks like
and
he only has
claimed
one
to have been
arm.
promised from a deity that they would survive if they prayed to the crab. However, none of them could account for the remains of dead worshippers that littered the ground around them. They would later establish the Church of the Ever Given during their stay at a local hospital. Howard Melrose, an American journalist permitted to visit the Cairo exclusion zone the day after the stampede, said of the site, "It looked like something from a medieval painting. All of their bodies were jammed into each other. Everyone became one."
Bruh, we're hyped.
That's peanut butter Johnson.
The Cairo exclusion is a World Heritage Site.
It's funny, I have to watch this one twice and I'm there.
This is just episode 1. Is this wrong? Suez Canal crab.
So bad.
Or episode 2.
I don't know. Let's go. Oh, cool, again.
What?
Stop this yoke. This is definitely a stalker.
Whoa!
This is definitely a stalker. Or we can forget about that. The video that we think is the right one.
I know you have problems making your body easily down. What the heck?
What's happening? Is he going to the back room?
Going somewhere.
No, he's going. I wonder where.
Jump scare?
No jump scares.
Something was moving.
It's moving.
Shadow walks you there.
Wonder what it was. Hmm. Okay, man.
I didn't even understand what was the point of that.
That's weird.
That was.
My brain.
Oh, my brain hurt.
I think the brain's dying.
Dean disaster.
Mhm.
The story of America's worst TV hijacking. Is it the Maxwell?
During a broadcast of ABC Evening News,
Right.
anchor Frank Reynolds told viewers to be prepared for tomorrow and that they would witness the start of a glorious adventure. Word spread
Yeah,
quickly
man.
throughout the country, and
Sometimes.
civilians invited friends and family to their homes in anticipation of the next day. Although no details of this glorious adventure were known, it was widely presumed to be another exciting TV announcement from President James Dean. Watching
Mhm.
parties were organized in living rooms across America, and on the evening of May 13, 1969, after the ABC Evening News
1969.
ended, televisions were
So,
closely watched with millions of unblinking eyes.
69.
No one wanted to miss what President Dean had to say.
Besides for me, I wanted to miss it, but I couldn't do it.
What the?
What is that? What?
James Dean's America is hell.
Oh god, he signed it. He
But
signed
you
it to a
still
state.
don't believe us. You'll hear the truth from James Dean himself.
I wonder what he's gonna say. What are you gonna say?
What
Oh,
the?
wow, okay. Well, that's what he has to say. That's a pretty weird response to say, but okay.
Yeah.
Immediately following the broadcast, air raid sirens activated across all 50 states.
What?
The
Oh,
sirens
50.
blared at a far greater volume than usual and burst the eardrums of every civilian within a 4-mile radius.
What the heck is
The
happening?
resulting panic triggered severe overcrowding at bomb shelters and deadly stampedes in the streets. Thousands were trampled and hospitals were overwhelmed within the hour. Fires broke out in all major cities, and cars left running in the streets produced lethal amounts of carbon monoxide, which flowed into poorly ventilated bomb shelters and suburban homes. In Washington, D.C., the White House was placed into lockdown immediately after the TV hijacking, and President Dean was rushed to a maximum security underground bunker. Able to hear
I
the
don't know what I was
anguished
doing
screams
much.
of civilians in the streets above, Dean
Also, I know what
refused
to
to
do anything
stay in
now.
the shelter. When carbon monoxide alarms went off in the bunker, he urged his staff to exit the White House with him and shut off the vehicles left on the roadways. With a phone call, Dean mobilized the National Guard to assist with the deactivation of the millions of parked vehicles across America.
Yep.
Several more phone calls to high-ranking military officials and world leaders revealed that no nuclear missiles had in fact been launched.
Why?
President Dean
It was a
soon
hijacking.
realized that the air raid sirens
They
had
were
been
trying to hide
hijacked
that
by a
securities.
domestic organization and immediately ordered all forces of the military to disable every active siren in the nation. When military technicians arrived at the location of the sirens, they found that the bodies of prior technicians, who had perished from the combination of stress and the sirens' sheer volume, piled so high as to have formed a ramp to the top of the speakers.
What the?
The overcrowding of streets by civilians and unaccompanied cars frequently blocked the path of emergency vehicles and prolonged the process of disarming the sirens. Against his advisors' wishes, President Dean tasked himself with the deactivation of an air siren near the White House. Although he would accomplish the task fairly quickly, Dean sustained permanent ear damage and was rendered fully deaf. The sheer volume had also caused countless blood vessels in his body to burst and produce several abdominal hernias. His condition was shared among the millions of other Americans who had been near the sirens at the time of their activation. 3 hours would pass before all air raid sirens would be fully disabled. The next morning, at the advice of federal authorities, civilians slowly made their way from the shelters back to their homes. Although some continued to stay in the shelters for fear of radioactive fallout, most accepted the explanation given by military officials over the radio. There is no nuclear holocaust. A domestic terrorist organization hijacked the sirens of America. The streets were littered with bodies and automobiles. The National Guard handed out blindfolds to the young, sick, and elderly as they exited the shelters to prevent the scenes of bloodshed from causing fainting spells and heart attacks. At the Walt Disney Medical Center, physicians examined President Dean and other members of his staff who helped disarm the sirens. All were diagnosed with severe hearing loss. Against his doctor's advice, Dean insisted on issuing a public statement on the traumatic events that had transpired. Although he initially wanted to appear on live television, a glance at the mirror discouraged him, as he saw the countless bruises and tears present on his skin due to the intensity of the sirens. In coordination with technicians from the Department of Defense, President Dean instead organized a large-scale radio broadcast, utilizing the very air raid sirens they had disabled. Later that night, a bruised Frank Reynolds would announce on ABC Evening News that Dean would speak through the sirens and that captions would be displayed simultaneously on television for viewers who were hard of hearing.
Watch it get hijacked again.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely.
It's gonna get hijacked again, isn't it? It's gonna get hijacked. It's gonna get hijacked.
So they all they do is just call them speakers. They don't do anything with that. With the hijack
It's
search.
Jimmy speaking. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Very sorry for what's come to pass. I wish I could bring back your friends, your family. I want to fix everything. This is not the announcement I planned for. But as you know, there are people who have it in for us. The Anti-Dean Association. They hijack our systems.
You think any of them got it through hijacked?
Hurt people. The Anti-Dean Association is an anti-American association. I want you to keep an eye out for them. They will not be hard to find because they are very proud of their silly ideas. Find them and bring them to your local authorities. We'll make things right. We have places for people like them. This is Jimmy, signing off.
Over the next week, hundreds of thousands of anti-Deaners would be apprehended and sent to correctional facilities around the United States.
Even children,
These
that is
facilities,
crazy.
meant for the anti-American, were aptly located near or at national monuments in order to symbolize a return to American virtues. Most would stay for merely a few weeks before being released again. Friends and family of rehabilitated anti-Deaners frequently claimed that they would have improved personalities, no recollection of their past criminal activities, and even slightly altered physical appearances. These methods were so effective in calming the terrorists that many innocent civilians requested themselves to be sent to these facilities in hopes of radically changing their lives. However, federal authorities would deny any admission to those who were not affiliated with the ADA. During one address, President Dean acknowledged the high volume of requests from the public.
Oh, it's
A
Jimmy.
lot of you want to be sent to the same places we're sending those anti-Deaners to. I get it. Those who come out of these places, they look clean as a whistle. But if we send you to those places too, then those correctional facilities lose their purpose. If we send everyone to prison, then what's a prison anymore?
Prison.
This is Jimmy signing off.
Mega prison.
On the morning of May 22nd, 9 days after the disaster, President Dean received a state-of-the-art hearing implant from Maze Machines, an up-and-coming tech company. Around noon at the Walt Disney Medical Center, the device was surgically inserted into Dean. The sound quality of the implant and the speedy nature of the surgery inspired Dean to imagine a new government department, which would be able to oversee the mass production and distribution of quality hearing implants to the American public. That evening, President Dean requested an emergency session of Congress and proposed the ambitious project.
I can't hear a damn thing. Did you hear me? I can't hear a damn thing. Neither can you, or you, or you, or you. It doesn't matter whether you were near the sirens or not. None of you are listening. We need to bring together those technology companies to build and send hearing devices that the public needs. Hearing devices that you yourself need. And through a collaboration with the Department of Health, we can give back to the people what our failures took away. We can let a mother hear her child laugh again, and let a man hear his dog again. We can give everyone their hearing again. And who's stopping you? Listen to the public. You're all about deadlines too. So here's one. By July 4th, I want every American to hear the fireworks.
Just imagine one that
Due to a
imagine one
malfunction
does
in his
not.
auditory implants, Dean was unable to hear himself and as a result spoke much louder on the Senate floor than on previous occasions. The volume of his speech, which greatly amplified his compassion for the American people, profoundly affected the senators. And in the early hours of May 23, 1969, after 10 hours of discussion, the Department of Technology was approved. It was the fastest an executive department had ever been established. By May 27th, all persons with hearing loss attributed to the anti-Dean disaster would be eligible for the surgical implantation of a hearing device free of charge. Mass operating rooms would be established throughout the U.S., able to house over 1,000 patients at once. The use of surgical androids was approved on June 6, which increased the number of surgeries performed per day over 250%. Once all victims had been treated, those with deafness unrelated to the disaster also became eligible for the surgery. On July 4th, it was announced that there was no incidence of severe hearing loss in the country. The United States was the first nation in the world to eradicate deafness. The achievement had been expected for some time since its first mention during Dean's congressional address. In preparation, many health organizations, both domestic and international, had prepared to host banquets for Dean and grant awards to him and his staff. However, President Dean spent the entirety of Independence Day racing cars with close friend Richard Nixon at a local speedway. Though many would cite the recovery from the anti-Dean disaster as James Dean's finest hour, the president was never willing to accept responsibility.
All we did was fix some ears.
Is that all for this one?
This is just the second episode, bro.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like I'm about to fall asleep.
That's also on training for the last 10 years. But I know, I think it ends up once after your film goes to I think it's just force related. Right?
I might make a part 2 of season 2, who knows?
We're making one. That's
14 minutes again?
No, you're definitely dead. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you looked at the playlist, but most of them are like 10 minutes plus. But I'm not surprised. Whoa. I don't know what that thing is. You don't say that.
Scariest things caught on camera.
Freddy. Freddy. That looks like a horse. Green ball horse. Balls are moving. They're going down.
Balls are moving.
Oh, they're not balls. I guess I can see on search on them. Not fair. No. They're one of those seeds. They're gonna grow a tree. But what is this? What the? Throw it in the Mario Maker? What is this? They don't mind. Wow, impressive. What?
Let you lost. Return to this channel at a later time. What the hell?
I think he died.
Throughout the 19th century, English archaeologists in Egypt encountered stories, time and again, of mysterious lightning strikes near the Great Pyramids of Giza. It was reported that the lightning would strike only in the presence of certain rare constellations. However, no one outside of the Bedouin tribes knew of which constellations. The secrecy protected the value of Giza glass, a mineral created by the strange lightning striking the desert sand. The glass also served as a form of black market currency for several tribes. For decades, the Bedouins' knowledge eluded British archaeologists. For as long as the constellations remained unknown, the Giza glass that formed was retrieved by the Bedouins long before anyone else arrived. However, in the late 1870s, British Egyptologist Flinders Petrie discovered the constellation which preceded the electrical phenomenon. In 1880, he arranged an expedition to collect samples of Giza glass for the British Museum. Petrie accurately predicted the appearance of Giza glass, and with the help of British troops, secured the location of the glass for themselves. The glass, which formed in long multi-layered sheets, was fractured in order to be more easily transported. While collecting fragments, Petrie slipped and landed on an upright plane of Giza glass. The force of the fall, combined with the sharpness of the material, decapitated Petrie immediately. While British troops at the scene quickly assumed Petrie had been killed, a closer inspection revealed that he was still alive. Although his head was separated from his body, Petrie remained conscious and could even mouth rudimentary words. Medical personnel were initially relieved Petrie had somehow survived, but they became concerned when his head began to discolor and swell significantly. But the fate of Flinders Petrie is a tale for another day. Petrie's lot, as his collection of Giza glass came to be known, arrived in England in 1891. Unfortunately, due to the poor handling of its containers during transit, the glass arrived broken into thin shards and was deemed worthless by museum curators. Yet, as a token of international diplomacy, the British Museum divided Petrie's lot among visiting American ambassadors. Vaguely aware of Giza glass's odd properties, President John D. Rockefeller ordered the immediate confiscation of the material from the American ambassadors. Although many in his administration were eager to see the glass be used in warfare, President Rockefeller refused to authorize military use and instead discussed other possible applications with the head of the Department of the Interior. After numerous conferences, it was settled that segments of Giza glass would be polished into fine blades and given to a select group of Greco-Egyptian swordsmen. These unusually tall swordsmen were assigned to the Grand Canyon and guarded restricted areas from trespassers. Protected under federal law, the Grand Canyon Guardians continued to serve for decades until the last member was discontinued. All trespassers who were maimed by the Guardians were promised a lifetime's worth of a special concoction which controlled unwanted side effects. However, since the medication's efficacy decreased over time, older victims were promised housing within the Grand Canyon to guarantee their safety and privacy from the outside world, but only under the condition that they would lure known dangerous persons wanted by the federal government to the forbidden zones of the national park.
Thomas odiava l'America. È andato a Roma quando era 21enne e ci è rimasto per il resto della sua vita. Era divertito che il fatto della proprietà degli schiavi americani lo volesse per creare una statua chiamata Libertà. All'inizio Thomas non voleva aiutarli, ma poi realizzò che la statua poteva diventare un simbolo per altre persone. Dietro alla statua un berretto della libertà, qualcosa che gli schiavi romani liberati indossavano. Penso che se una statua alta 6 metri di una donna liberata ci ergesse sulla cupola del Campidoglio, alcuni uomini sarebbero stati meno ignoranti. Puoi immaginare quanto deluso fosse quando il signor Davis a Washington gli disse di togliere il cappello dalla libertà. Ma Thomas vedette il suo progetto andare a buon fine. Andò persino in Egitto per trovare il materiale per la sua spada. È un vetro molto particolare, vetro di Giza. Una volta, mentre stava affinando il vetro nella sua officina, si tagliò accidentalmente la punta di un dito. Nonostante fossi preoccupata quando me lo disse, lui non riusciva a smettere di ridere. Mi disse che il vetro era così tagliente che la punta del suo dito si affettò senza dolore né sangue. Però poteva comunque sentirla. Quando Thomas si concentrava, poteva addirittura farla contrarre sul tavolo. Lo trovava divertente. Io no. Ricordo che una sera tornò a casa senza una mano. Diceva che poteva comunque muoverla all'officina. Era così giovane quando se ne andò. Aveva solo 43 anni. Mi sarebbe piaciuto passare più tempo assieme. Ci amavamo davvero tanto. Puoi immaginare la mia sorpresa quando guardai nel modello di gesti della bocca. Grazie a Dio che l'ispettore Zaffino era nel torto. Mi fece pensare che c'era un serial killer in città. Ma nessuno l'aveva ucciso. Thomas aveva tagliato il suo stesso corpo e si era inserito nella libertà. L'ho visto, ogni parte di lui. Sapevo cosa
Wait, I think I just passed out for a moment.
vedere i suoi occhi sulla statua era troppo per me.
David, you still there?
Lei sembrava viva.
David?
Zaffino disse agli americani che Thomas fosse morto.
Okay.
Credo che lui abbia trovato la verità da allora. La polizia di Gibilterra pensava che
Can't believe I
fosse
fell
stata
asleep while
devastata
streaming.
dal
It was
pensiero
crazy.
che avessero trovato la pelle di Nina nella grotta.
In the day too,
Sono
surprisingly.
sollevata.
Oh yeah.
Poi ancora
I mean,
viva.
I mean,
Thomas
it
voleva
was
messa nella statua con lui,
super busy.
dentro la
Yeah.
libertà.
Whenever you're dizzy, I
And
whenever I'm
Thomas
dizzy,
e
I'm always
Nina
tired.
stanno proteggendo l'America.
I think we should do this episode and maybe we end it. Or we just see how long we go.
Yeah, let's see. I'll probably make a part 2 because I can't really handle this much. Whenever we get to the end, it just feels a bit boring. Hold up.
Dinosaur. Washington,
Freedom has a
D.C.
new home. Following the AGA storming of the Capitol on January 6th, numerous organizations expressed interest in purchasing the Statue of Freedom.
I'm gonna get a
The
pillow really
statue,
quick.
which
I
fell
don't know.
during the
Frank
riot,
Miller
cost
joined.
over
I'm gonna
150
get a pillow.
casualties
I'm
was seen by
feeling
reactionary
a bit
politicians
dizzy.
as a result of poor craftsmanship, and blamed her original installer, Silk Reed, for her collapse.
I thought Sonic was going
Reed,
to
an
do that.
experienced architect and enslaved man at the time of Freedom's assembly, quickly became the layers
Wish
and
I had a
inferiors of
laptop.
historical figures demonized
I
by the
may hate this
APA.
course.
Due to growing reluctance to reinstall the Statue of Freedom, the Department of the Interior has instead transferred Freedom
Oh.
to an undisclosed location in the Grand Canyon and rejected all other offers to purchase it. When asked why the statue had been sent to the Grand Canyon, President Dean replied, "The rocks won't shoot her down."
I'm gonna rest a bit. I'm gonna rest a bit on my bed. Let's see if I can read over here. I just
They
barely
also
can't
have
see. Melrose now lives in exile in Egypt.
Among Us.
Protect my assets. Oh, I forgot to turn off my lights.
Oh, who's is there still
Taylor
leaving?
P. Manning. What is
I'm
this?
confused.
What is this? Franklin B.
There's
Carr.
still
Bonnie Newman.
wait, no, I
Perry
mean,
F. Cadwell.
you know, people that write
Jimmy and
books.
Donna Garner. Donna
What
Garner. Roy the
is that?
First. None of this. I don't even know what this is.
I'm
But
very,
it's a lot of people I
I'm
know.
just confused. What is happening? She's
Diana,
moving to
Dina,
state.
Diana or Dina. Randall, Jefferson, Randy.
Granite.
That's it.
What was the point of that? Her head.
What's for head?
Like,
Maya Arnoldson. Oh wait, that was the person from season 1. This could be you. Why does the subtitle say this could be you? The following audio clip, known as The Lost Words of Maya Arnoldson, was recovered by park rangers in the Grand Canyon. Viewer discretion is advised. Bet. I already warned my people.
We did. I mean, the owners were there. Two recent intros, let's be honest.
Remove lens cap.
No. Oh, is it? Oh,
Remove
yeah.
lens cap. Wait, this is
This
from
one.
it's from the one
When
thing.
they were selling the statues, right?
I think so.
Or is that the.
It's an episode from season 1. I forgot which
I
one.
don't know. Yeah, no, season one.
Come on, remove the lens cap.
Stop being a baby.
Show us your face now.
Do a dream face review.
Your dad's crazy.
No,
No.
not now. I'm leaving now.
Stop being a
Come over
sister.
here, Maya. I'ma touch you. Wait, pause.
So I'm pretty right.
Oh,
Oh, she died.
ravine. She fell in a ravine.
How you phone her? Okay, so I think it is the one at the statue when we were staring at the 4 statue heads. Is this where it's taking place, or is that something else?
Oh no, but she
I
fell
mean,
in a
I forgot. I
she fell in
forgot
a
most of
ravine. A
season.
ravine is a big ass.
I kind of forgot most of season 1 already.
In 2004, park rangers discovered Maya Arnoldson's headless body. Oh,
Oh,
as of 2021, her head remains missing. What the hell? That is
it's just
freaky.
like that one mobile game. That one mobile horror game.
That is crazy. But that's freaky. They found her body, but her head is missing.
Foxy jumps. Oh, it's all for
He's
this
a
one.
guardian. Not gonna lie. We'll probably finish season 2 today. If I'm not feeling tired, yes. Right now I'm just resting on my bed. I'm not. See, I haven't got.
Anyway. Sure. Right. Next one.
Which one? My dad has passed away to me. Rockefeller tapes. Part 7.
I remember seeing the first German airship in its hangar. I was astounded by its immensity until I saw my own name printed on its side. At that moment, an entirely new feeling unveiled within me. It was an emotion which frequented me in childhood, a blend of revulsion and satisfaction that had followed the execution of a cruel jest on a friend or a stranger. A pin in one's foot, a tumble down a stairwell. What would others think? I thought to myself at the sight of a foreign
What order
airship
yapping?
bearing the
What
name
the?
of the American
Who's
president,
ordered this? I mean,
dropping
It's not a
explosives
blimp,
upon
it looks like a
cities
blimp.
of unarmed
I mean,
civilians.
did you order
I
yapping?
wish to
Yeah.
No, I
say
did not order
that
anything.
revulsion was my
Who
sole reaction to this
ordered it?
invention, yet I cannot deny that I was proud of this magnificent vehicle. It was perhaps the greatest war machine ever developed by mankind, made possible by yours truly. By nightfall, shame outweighed pride, and I requested the immediate removal of my name from the airship and all its future successors. Although the Germans complied, they continued to refer to their airships as Rockefellers. I knew that removing my name would not obscure the facts for very long. It was inevitable that the American public would one day become aware of my secret dealings in Germany.
What?
Now we're gonna actually see what it is. That looks like a whale.
It had always been my intention to reinvigorate the American economy. Once I had been debriefed of the situation in the Grand Canyon, the overpopulation of crowns, I realized that I was also hearing the beginnings of a solution to the impending economic collapse. That solution being slavery. I can imagine your reluctance to read on, and I entirely understand. Rest assured, I believe that all citizens should be unconditionally promised the very freedoms that our country established at its founding: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. However, crowns are not men or women, nor are they animals. They are merely the decayed shells of ignoble criminals. They do not qualify for the same freedoms exercised by ordinary civilians. Once they were conditioned and bound together, the crowns became the perfect workforce. They did not rebel, for they could not speak. They could not leave, for they were chained. And best of all, the crowns were incapable of forming unions.
one of my favorite. This is one of the finest, I think, or something. I don't know. See that? What's happening? Where's the main man?
Germany was the first nation to inquire about the crowns and their potential applications in warfare. I never mentioned the vast quantities of geyser glass we owned, since I knew that it could provide them with many more crowns at low cost. Instead, after signing several agreements and receiving a tremendous German sum, I provided them with over 100 crowns, along with my best advisors and the brightest engineers. Our time with the Germans gave rise to the greatest military vehicles in history, the Rockefellers. Germany's growing demand for men and crowns to construct more Rockefellers revitalized the American economy. Very few nations offered to hire as many of our men and women, and none would have paid as graciously as Germans did. It was, by all accounts, the greatest and most sustainable partnership of recent times. I could not have foreseen the destruction those airships would eventually inflict to the very nation that provided them. I thought that their creation would unite Germany and America. I could not have predicted that by 1918, Rockefeller bombing raids would have killed thousands of American and European soldiers. My terms were over before I could take action against the Germans. It was the administration after my own which was tasked with the seemingly impossible mission of destroying the Rockefellers while preserving the reputation of the former president. Although they knew of my dealings in Germany and had every opportunity to expose me, they chose not to, for in their eyes, no good could come of it. However, I knew it was only a matter of time before I would become the laughingstock of my country. As the war drew to a close, I often found myself in a daze, envisioning my assassination on the streets of New York, or, more likely, on the steps of my very own center. However, it would be years before my visions would acquire any plausibility. President Hughes did a fine job of eliminating every Rockefeller while concealing my involvement. It is a miracle that only now the news of my involvement in the Great War has become widely known. Thankfully, information on the crowns has continued to stay hidden from the public spotlight. I would much rather have the public believe that Germans were the only persons inside when the airships were shot down and crashed in flames, with the tragedy at the center, and now the airship scandal, known by many as the Rockefeller Revelation. I believe that my failures have finally caught up to me. There are men outside the center who had once been my supporters. Now they want me executed. The policemen have kept the crowds at bay, though I believe that my assassination is, like the revelation, inevitable. To be elected the president of a country is the greatest honor a people can bestow. But at the moment, I do wish to be the famous oil tycoon that young Virginia Arnoldson believed I was. Forgive me.
About 150 years now, Steve, so I don't even know if you can make it yet. Who's there? Stage 1. What's happening?
Oh,
What's up?
yeah. Yeah.
You're back?
I'm still here. What is
No.
happening right? What is happening right now?
Oh, we just went through probably 3 years of yapping about German stuff.
Dang.
And I wasn't paying attention. We were just mostly yapping. Well, Pac-Man? What is this Pac-Man? He's doing the backwards walk. Stage 1. The one that felt agile, the men returned to their homeland. The floating my god. It's divided. This is a weird one. Stage 5, the men execute a children triggers. But they're climbing the mountains. Basically, it's the end. On May 32, 1937, President Rockefeller entered under deep. I can't read fast. I'm not reading.
Well, investigators
Just
found that the
reading.
door of the bunker had been melted open with possibly the most powerful heat ray ever built. To this day, the Rockefeller Foundation considers the president's disappearance as an abduction.
I mean, that makes sense. But what do you?
Only 2 photos of the potential suspect were ever released.
Spooderman, man. Spooderman.
It's Spooderman. It's Spooderman.
Definitely. Nice Spooderman.
This is just a couple of photos in the 1900s.
Radioactive.
Oh, looks like in the 1700s.
No, I can see anything. Oh, I see him. I see them now. The shadow figure.
Shadow boxing man.
Oh, it looks like an endo. So what about that? There's a lot of people.
This is basically where it's finding Waldo.
There's 2. Oh yeah, right there.
This is basically finding Waldo.
Hey. But you don't even know what Waldo looks like.
He's a creepy man.
Oh, that's all for this video. It's still marking. How many more do we have left? Where? Desert? Listen, the horse. Do backwards. What is this?
Egypt was entirely against the excavation. They had every right to be upset when we went ahead with it anyway. They said that their system worked for thousands of years and would continue to protect the country. They're right. At the time, the president and our military did not care. They viewed their solution as a problem and desperately needed a better solution. American solution, which in this case was excavation. Once the pyramids were classified as TFMDs by the U.S., the excavation was inevitable. TFMDs have been acknowledged by the UN Security Council as the single most dangerous threat to humanity. Of course, this was before climate change and mankind was classified as TFMDs under the new administration. At the time, it meant that the pyramids required immediate action.
Space House. What are we in space now? Oregon? No, it's not.
The ancient pharaohs personally appointed workers toward guarding it, with some years of their lives striking the trees. They were equipped with the finest music glass balloons, which would be substances to inhibit muscle fatigue and induce insomnia, so they would be able to hit the trees for several nights in a row. The goal was not to cut down any of the trees, of course. That wouldn't be possible until 1945. Rather, the intention was to shift the tree's focus from upward growth to internal repairs. The ancient Egyptians knew that they could not permanently halt the tree's germination, but by prolonging their growth, the Egyptians bought themselves time to build enormous towers that would better contain the trees. Within the first week of excavation, we had found the pyramids extended much deeper into the sand than we had previously thought. The more we dug, the more bricks we had found had already been laid. At the time, we had convinced ourselves that the pyramids had to be finished structures. It would only be a matter of time before we would reach the bottom. By the third week, we realized that we had been wrong the whole time. The pyramids extended on infinitely. You can imagine our reluctance to tell the public that the pyramids were not pyramids at all. There were towers, infinite towers, all three of them, towers which contained enormous species of metaphysical flora. Who knew that the pyramids were merely the tips of buildings?
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform. Add products, showcase them dynamically, and seamlessly track your inventory. Accept multiple secure payments, and design your storefront down to the very last detail. Get all the tools you need. Drive more sales with customizable gift cards and flexible product subscriptions. Retain customers with a point-based loyalty program, email automations, and reach millions with sales channel integrations. Complete your setup with a personalized analytics dashboard. Make smart business decisions and shape the next phase of your business. Build, manage, and grow from one place. Go to Wix and launch your online business today.
Yo, what? What happened? Yo, David. David. David.
What?
Oh my gosh, it paused while I was. Oh my gosh, I was sleeping. Damn, bro.
I know it was going.
Damn, bro. We're almost done. At least should we finish the series? Cause we're almost done.
I mean, how many more episodes we got?
We're on episode 8, so I think it's best if we finish the series.
How many episodes are there?
Huh?
How many episodes are there?
Like for like, I think like season 1 it was like 13 or 12, but here this is 11 episodes. We're on episode 8 right now.
I can't
So
even see the playlist. I actually don't know how many.
damn.
But okay.
Had a baby boy. I named him
Okay.
Everett. Little Everett was inside for 9 months when
Okay, for a moment I thought she didn't say not 9. For a moment I thought she said the N word. For a moment I was like, what? How is that even allowed? Like, why would you name your son the N word? That's crazy.
I
Anyways,
mean,
I'm gonna get
Speed did
canceled
it
for
with
that.
his dog. I think.
I'm gonna get canceled for saying that. Anyways.
I saw the tree again. She put directions in my head.
What
I
the?
followed those directions. I walked for 4 days. I had to. I wanted to go home so badly.
Is
But
she in the
I was
rain?
so happy when I could hear the music.
This sounds
It was
creepy.
like the tree's voice, but warm.
Give me a moment. Someone's messaging me. I don't want to show my private DMs.
I'm really actually confused now.
After this, I gotta update my Discord. Like after we're done with the series, I gotta update my Discord. Oh, I just have to.
The Washington Monument looked much bigger in
Oh.
person.
Bigger than my schlong. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
High. I hoped for something much
Well, let's play that back again. Let's play that back again.
Then the Washington Monument looked much bigger in person.
But my ball. No, I'm
Still
kidding.
when it's high, like it was for something much bigger. Then I went inside.
What the
There
hell
were
is that?
bodies everywhere. The breeze told me to relax. I went on the elevator.
She's about to
It
get
went
sucked
up.
up. Pause.
All the way up.
Don't think that. Don't think the
It
way
stopped at the top, and the music blared.
on your
It was
ears,
so
child.
loud I could not move. The floor opened, and I fell all the way down.
Waiting.
I felt myself hit the ground.
Water bottle.
Then I kept drifting down.
She went to the back rooms. She went to the back
The
rooms.
ground.
The back rooms.
There's
Sand,
rock, sand, and
magma
magma.
through the layers of earth.
Oh yeah, we
It
learned
must
about
have
the layers
been
of Earth.
years.
Yeah.
It felt like
Everywhere.
500 years.
Well, I think she's
Felt like
surviving.
500 years.
The
Bro,
other
500
side.
years old.
And I felt myself rising
Was she going heaven?
through all the layers of earth. Past the magma, sand, and rock, past the ground, back into
I
the
cannot
sun.
understand
I was
what
not
she's
supposed to
saying.
moan.
What is
Almost
she saying?
the
I do
same
not
height and flattened like a little red pancake.
She's just sleeping, don't worry. She's just not sleeping.
I felt so empty. My belly had sunk. Little Everett was not with me anymore.
What? Her baby's gone.
Many others
Exploded.
died around me, broken like me,
Broken like me? Oh
almost
yeah.
alive and completely
Yeah.
but little Everett was nowhere. While everyone else exchanged for their own lives themselves, I must have exchanged little Everett for mine.
Bruh.
I cried.
Yeah,
I
be
cried
ashamed of
for
yourself.
years.
Be ashamed of yourself, lady.
We all
You
fell
serves you a
into the
purpose on
ground.
Earth. Remove your
years.
reset character now.
Why did the tree keep us alive? Did they like pain? Did they drink our blood? Was there any reason for any of
That was
it?
funny. That was funny what I said.
I lost little Everett.
Because of your fault, lady.
He had no say.
Bell, you should not
He
follow her.
did not even say his first word.
You should reset character now.
You know, he was able to say anything. That's
That he lives in Wonderland, Washington Wonderland.
I hope he lives in Wonderland.
And we hope you'll be ashamed of yourself.
One day, one random day, the music grew.
The music grew?
And there was the brightest flash.
She got flashbang.
We found
Yeah, she got
ourselves
flashbang by the
outside
flashbang.
at the base of the tower. The tree had been freed, and we were in a field of trees. Wonderland had risen.
Tree game.
Little Everett was still missing.
Because of your fault, lady.
Why is that
I
her name?
lifted out in helicopters. I was at the hospital faster than ever before.
Let me guess, she's a clone
They
now.
told me it was 2003. They told me everything I knew was wrong.
And we had to brainwash you.
They told me everyone I knew was dead.
Okay, I'm glad she doesn't know me.
They plan to fix me.
No, not a FNAF 4.
I'm sorry, Pa. I'm sorry, Ma.
I'm sorry, Pa, Ma.
I'm sorry, friends.
I'm sorry, Pom. No.
I'm sorry, Leonard.
Who the heck is Leonard?
I'm sorry, Everett. Please remember me.
No one will remember you.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Remember me.
Stop begging for likes.
Stop begging for likes. After a second lobotomy, jump to Josh reference. Virginia never spoke again. Yay! Later in life, she produced a series of paintings titled "The Right Life."
The wrong way.
More like the left life.
But I'm like this to sequel with the films.
We're done, please. Bro,
Don't care about Baker.
Not care about
Burn it. Burn it. But it's the song with the cover. This one be
Virginia passed away in 1980 at the age of 59. Yeah!
He became a make it 60.
Her son Everett is believed to be the 20th Washington absentee. Yeah, we're done.
Done with this video. You put a microwave.
Air Force One following for 5 minutes.
Who put something in the microwave?
Simulation of strike property of May.
Who put this in?
We're on episode 9, bro. The last 2 episodes are 10 minutes plus.
1 minute, wait, hold on. Have they ever put like a medal in before, like a full first one? I did once, and nothing happened.
Hard to real.
They, anybody,
Are speaking gibberish now?
what?
Out of 3-1. What the shit?
Oh god, it was like the
Are
last time we saw
Wait, is this
something
a
with
Gemini
colors.
Home Entertainment reference? The first analog horror we reacted?
Yeah, I was gonna reference to it. Is the final about to turn evil then?
It's time for the underground god to leave. It is not the old wicked law hatch without fears. You must fight free of shields yourselves. You must put the earth open. Wait, what? Once it leaves, there will be peace. For harmony, of course. You infected the traitor President Rockefeller from reality? What? The unification of 1980 was short-lived as state borders were restored by the end of the decade. However, due to the extent of the unification of 2003, state borders are not expected to be restored within the century. The ADA refuses to recognize the three zones and their capitals. What the heck is that? A fallen angel on the tube of the unknown soldier, 2003, photographed by the ADA, property of Maze. Alright, we're on the finale now. This is just like the second final episode, Liberty Lurkers. Oh, now we actually get to see the statues, bro. The Statue of Progress is colossal in the classical sculpture at the entryway of the Suez Canal in Port Said, Egypt. Progress was designed by Frederick Auguste Bartholomew, who later designed the Statue of Liberty. Let me some water, see if that helps me down. I might need a cold drink to help me cool down my head.
What if we can finally see the statue after so long?
Oh, why is the background blood? I mean, it's ketchup, not blood.
No, Tia. Someone ordered it from the theater.
American unnamed. I blame my many years in the problematic field service of this. While my accent has suffered at its hands, my understanding of human nature has not. Diplomacy, not psychology, is a true study of the mind. Today, I know there is only one genuine source of happiness. There's a source for every category of happiness. Efficiency. Happiness flows from efficiency. It is the ease of success, not the success itself, which best determines the quality of satisfaction. It was my desire for efficiency which drove me to establish the Suez Canal Company. Like the colossus of antiquity or antiquity, I wish to unite the trade of the East with the West. I wish to pull them together in the fraction of the time that had taken for them to engage in the past. Is this a poem? There is a dream I would like to share with you all, perhaps a premonition. A traveler in the distance, Future stands at the entrance of the Suez Canal and watches the ships drift past with rapture. The traveler realizes that they have achieved true happiness, greater than that of any human being who had stood there before. For at their feet, at their place and time, the Kano will have spared our civilization a total of million years in sailing time. Will million. Okay, we're reading a poem. Of course, we will not be there to share the realization, and the traveler will only know us as characters in the myths of their time. But believe me, it will happen. Ships will be in service for hundreds of years longer, and sailors will spend less time reaching their destinations, and more time in their destinations. The Suez Canal is efficient, and happiness will flow from it endlessly. Thank you. Until now, what you have heard was from a speech I wrote for the grand opening of the Kano. I knew it, it's a poem. However, I did not read the speech. What do you mean by that? I cannot bring myself to lie to everyone.
It's a lie.
I did not choose to build the Kano. The man beneath America ordered me to. Any night he can sink into my dreams. I just found this freaky. From the book of Ferdinand 29:3, the Sixth Commandment, the Forbidden Fruit, animation regard advocates for the division of America. What is this? Is this the loop?
I don't know. It's question. Or the creature flies away. Okay.
Ah,
I think my game maybe gameplay, but I think it's just a little. I think it's correct to click. It's a
what the?
bit.
What is? Aliens confirmed?
It's not
Oh,
what the?
oh,
You turned on
what the?
the thing
Yo,
now,
what the?
or after we came to tree.
He became the tree, bro.
That's with that, bro. I'm the tree. But take
That was freaky. We're about to be
backward,
halfway.
backward.
Finally, the statues, bro. Now the
The
good
green
part. We're getting to the
higher.
juicy part.
So it's like a jelly.
What?
It is like a jelly going to a portal.
Hmm.
I mean, you know it's fire, but still, it's like a portal
For
or jelly.
years, it was
What?
believed that all surviving audio recordings of the infamous 1889 Liberty Lurker interview with Frederick Auguste Bartholdi were fakes produced by American publicans. These publicans were known as Liberty Liars and would sell their false artifacts to American socialities. However, the authenticity of one audio recording continues to be disputed. It is simply known as the La Authentique Liberty Lurker. Sorry, I am not whatever language they're speaking. To the providence I confess, it is a heavy burden that I cannot share with the world, but I cannot keep carrying it on my shoulders all alone. The most difficult part, the most painful, the one that made my sleep go away and my hair grow gray, was the construction of the pedestal. Although the statue is intended to be a gift, the U.S. ambassador regularly encouraged us to follow President Grant's request. We made a deal, and each month we received varying design and size requirements for the pedestal. After 4 years, requests to change the size of the structure ceased. People often ask why the pedestal is so People often ask why the pedestal is so disproportionate to the statue. All I can tell them is, ask the immortal kings. I don't know why the pedestal is so massive, so tall, human. I simply cannot bring myself to tell them the truth. I'm not strong enough. The truth being that I designed an abater. What the heck is an abater? Let me search that up. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. You do not want to search up what an abater is. It's like, oh, okay, so like animals, right? You know animals.
Yeah.
Well, an abater
Good
is basically like,
question.
it has animal skin.
I mean, that's not that bad.
What
I've
is?
seen worse here.
They're like meat workers.
I mean, still not that bad. I've seen worse here.
Well, what if a human could also be an abater?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's freaky. Also, What are they speaking? I'm just
I
gonna,
don't know.
I'm just gonna find out what they're speaking because I don't understand what kind of language they're speaking.
They're
If it,
speaking some language we don't understand. They're not American. Get them out here.
oh, they're speaking French. They're speaking French.
Bug it.
What are they? Hold on, let's see. Let me spell that one thing.
Spelling bee.
The spelling bee contest.
Are you cheat? Cheated.
Because the truth. Yeah. Yeah. They're speaking French. Yeah, I'm not really French Indian. I just only know one word and that's just bonjour, which means hi. Bonjour. Anyways, let's just finish the series. Just for him. Friend told me that he used to be normal like us. We called him the horn serpent or what kind of Hanodeganiers? The devourer of villages. Whoa. Why did that go fast? The devourer of villages. It was the name given to George Washington by the Iroquois. This was no coincidence. Damn, the founding father locked up my foundation. Is this the ship from the Suez Canal?
I don't know. It's a worm. Worm jump scare.
Freddy Fazbear jump scare? Was that the
What?
what the Sigma? It's the it's the crap. What was it called
Happening in the
again?
server.
It's the Washington. It's
Why?
the
Oh
Washington.
my
It's
god,
the Washington Monument.
dude! A sprout party's happening in the hub. Not the, the we call it the training hub. I'm just chilling because the thing is the sprout the we call it sprout again, like the sticker sprout's gonna happen soon. So it's like some reason everyone's doing sprout party. They're logging my game.
Damn.
My
But yeah,
my
this
game's
is
like
this is
VIP.
this is the Washington Monument, the monument that Virginia passed away at. Like where no where she like lost her baby. Cause
Ah.
damn fall for listening to the music. Bad mother,
Yeah.
racial mother.
Anyway, back underneath
1985,
our
following the release of the
ignorance.
Liberty Lurker, surveyed of the environmental beneath the Statue of Liberty's pedestal.
Dude, there's like actually so many sprouts. What the
They recorded the following video inside the horned serpent metastructure. What kind of words am I hearing, dude? I'm not in middle school yet.
what?
Colo
Excuse me? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Someone planted a sprout, like a sticker sprout.
what?
And, literally, someone actually did.
Yo, free
With,
stickers.
and the other sticker sprout still has a minute. What? We get
Double.
two in the server? Oh my god, I get two.
Colloquially known as Wonderland, Washington Wonderland, aka Virginia
Oh my god, we have
Wonderland.
to pay 2 billion. Oh my god.
Cause not designation
It's funny because after the sticker sprout is
designation
defeated, we get
derived
another one.
from the Greek words for
It's funny.
underworld and sailor.
Should probably join if you want some stickers, if you get any.
Sure. I'm gonna join.
I
I don't
mean,
know what to
after we
do.
finish.
I'm probably
I
gonna
mean,
miss
we're
out.
almost
I'm
finished.
I'm probably gonna miss out on the first one, but hold on, guys.
I
Give me
mean, no,
give me.
it has a billion, like 1 billion health, or
Bro, a
1 million or
billion, a
something.
billion.
After I see,
Here, let me join you.
or actually, it's either a billion or yeah, it's a billion. We don't
Billion?
get any sprinklers or stuff. We just have to use our weapons. It's
Okay.
gonna take some time,
Wait,
like
wait,
probably 10 minutes
wait.
or something.
Are you just using the sticker seeker or like your pedal one?
Any no, to be honest, anything. I mean, I'm using pedal one right now because I'm not using sticker seeker anymore right now. It's kind of
Dang,
useless.
it's glowing, dude. A billion out, bruh.
And there's gonna be a second one after.
Yeah.
Well, the server I'm we're in because
Yeah.
see, this one has a spawn yet over here.
Dang,
So
bro.
you're able to. I did not know you're able to spawn it in the server. Only in the trading server you're able to spawn it in.
Yeah, but
Of
we're
course,
destroying this thing fast. Look, but
we have to wait. So in the meantime, we're just gonna watch video as this goes down.
yeah. Yeah, let's just watch the video because this will take a long time, you know.
In my opinion, I'll just stay to one side, but you can't really get many stairs. So it's like depends
Yo,
what you do.
the timer reset. I don't think we're gonna get two or something. Hopefully, we still get two.
No, no, it comes after we break this one.
Okay, it better be. How are people getting the Hive Hub badges?
There's if you click, it's like the pollen badge.
Oh.
They also actually finally give Mountaintop a badge. You can actually click badges for Mountaintop now. It's so good.
Ooh, oh yeah.
I mean,
Best.
it's been in the game since like last year or something. I think. Anyway, back to everything.
Let's hold on. I'm just checking my sticker books.
Okay.
I got some stuff. Ooh, yellow coffee mug, even though I already got one. And I got lyrate leaf. Where's my okay?
I swear, some of these quests are so dumb.
True. Alright.
I'm finishing Bucklebee's quest right now. I need 3 more small dandelions.
Bucklebee. All right. This is probably
Yeah,
we're probably just gonna be finished with the analog horror by then before this thing breaks. So
yeah,
let's just watch
definitely.
it. Let's just watch it. You keep an eye on it. You keep an eye on it since I'm streaming and I gotta focus on this.
Okay, I'll just keep most of them.
Hold on. Did I miss out something?
No,
That's it.
it was just the sprout noise of it growing.
No. I thought I missed out something in analog horror. Warning: the
Okay.
following clip may disturb. Why is it blinked out?
Oh,
Viewers who are sensitive to loud noises. Prolonged exposure to
oh
music from the
no,
horn
I'm gonna
surfer
get a
meta
stirred.
structure may damage your brain.
No.
Alright, chat, lower
You
down
just
your
not make it
volumes.
stupid.
Lower down your volumes. I'm gonna get my ears erased right now.
Um,
Let's see this.
yeah, not that. It's Fred.
What the heck?
Where are we? Are we in the world where she was?
Nah. Are we in
Are we
Slenderman's?
where
Are we
she
in
was?
Slenderman's forest?
Kabaddi. Yeah, I get it. No, no, no.
After the stream, I'll play usual stream.
I can't even hear you. How loud it is. Where are we? We're in the
This
Wonderland?
is just getting too funny. I don't get it.
I think we're in the Wonderland. Agreed.
We're in the
And this is
river
where
rooms
she's
as
like.
backrooms.
Yeah, maybe this is what she saw.
What? She got
I'm
flashbang.
just
She got
assuming stuff.
flashbanged. She got flashbanged. Liberty Lurkers, a
Definitely.
film by Alex Cassinis.
I was wrong.
Right after this video, we're
Yeah.
finally on the final episode of the Monument Mythos.
We
Yay!
just reached, we're at 675 million. So I think by then, when the video's over, or actually probably during like 25 or 50% of the videos is done, then I think it's gonna spawn or break.
Wonderland filmed by Darius. Wait, isn't Darius the creator of like
I think that,
I
I mean,
think
his name's basically been mentioned in all these videos.
Darius, isn't that like didn't we react to him? What did he like made Vita Carnus?
I don't know. Anyways, spookiness.
I think it was him because Darius, maybe. So that's kind of funny. Literally the creator of another analog core we reacted to was a part of this. If that was actually a thing. January 2022. I want to know what these dates are up to, but that's a bit late to find out now because we're at the end now. Finale. Let's go. The Tree of Liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Tyrannical Tyrone? President Thomas Jefferson. Part 1. The final upload of Dr. Disturbing.
Hard guy, hard.
Dad's favorite things. We do not care.
Gun, spaghetti, hamburger, pizza, more guns. Painting is disgusting.
Ooh, oh wait, this quest can wait. If we destroy the sprout, I can actually finish my quest because I need to collect a sticker from the sprout.
Oh, what quest are you on?
8, rank 8.
Oh. I mean, honest, actually, I don't even know if I climbed the quest. Let's see if I can find the quest. No, for some reason.
But where's all of our bees, bro?
We can't get them in the hive.
Or else this server's just gonna be infested with bees everywhere. This is
It
just
should be, it's just death.
it's just boring.
Okay, oh, actually, this is easy. I need to get 7 stickers around the map.
Someone
It's
wants to
not a
trade me.
lot.
Someone wants to trade me.
To be honest, there's
This
no
guy
point
has
in I mean,
this guy has nothing. He wants me to offer his crap. He wants me to offer my crap. Cancel.
I don't really trade, to be honest. I mean, if you really are desperate to get this thing, then trading is a very good option.
wants to trade me again. David, do you have any
What does
stick?
he want?
Wait. I don't know. He wants my stuff. I'm not
You can
trading
also
him my stuff.
go to the settings and put trading to no one.
Oh, yeah. Can you set it to only friends?
No, sadly not.
Wait, David, can you trade me some stuff that you don't need?
I mean, I'd be honest. I don't even know what to trade. I have most of these things. 'Cause, I don't know most of the quest lines. I feel there's gonna be more quest lines for some of these stuff I'm gonna need. I just don't know which. Sure. First off, you need to find your name for all this.
Yeah, we're probably gonna like not finish the video because this thing is
Nice
like
thing, dude.
more than halfway done. Wait, battery destroyed.
Just nice,
Adam Inspector, this is so weird. How come I can't check or how come I can't check what you what is this? Is this a Pet 99 reference?
a weird cat. Hmm. I don't like the sun. The sun was mean to me.
Dang, alright, give me that son and I'll put him back to
I'm gonna take the sun too. I don't want take the sun. I don't want
then I'll put him to sleep too.
to. Think a mug.
Wait, problem, I can only have like 4 more stuff left in my inventory.
Take a white.
Ooh, yeah, I'll take that.
I already have a. I actually have a pink, a red, and a blue. So, it doesn't matter. I have too much stuff. Thank God I have more room now.
Oh wait, there's a sticker. Oh wait, there's a sticker inbox. Yay!
Dude, that's how I forget it. You could donate or take stuff, but you can only take one a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard some stuff I don't really need.
Oh, we have 380 million. Why is there so much yapping? I cannot hear. Well, be honest, the quests are paying me so much money. Yeah, they go forever.
I'm just looking at this guy.
I still have a few of these to go. For on it, I need the golden rake still, a portrait and mushroom, and a blob bumblebee. And a lot
I
of these
have
stuff
3
are.
sun. I have 2 suns on my hives now with 2 mugs.
I'll be honest. Macroing is actually is actually basically your only option if you want to grind. So like, if you want to grind this game, but you actually don't want to play it, then macroing is actually good because it saves you so much time. Because stickers are all about luck.
True.
It's just so dumb.
But I don't
Either
really.
you macro or you
I,
trade.
but
Or you both.
I don't really use a macro.
Yeah, that's the problem. Macros are confusing. But they're on the phone. It doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, because you're using Android.
All I use is just an auto clicker and a field, and then boom,
My question
it
is,
works.
how do you even use an autoclear on an Android?
Use it down one, then boom.
Yeah,
It only works for
after 2
Android
decades
phones,
search,
not
Angel
iOS.
was located in the baby lawn forest.
It's cool.
Operation Thunderbird. We're like halfway through the video, so maybe
I keep forgetting to give jelly beans. I need to give jelly beans out to the
jelly bean.
people. Yeah, I need to give
I'm
500
almost
jelly
done with my
beans.
star journey too, and it took me like almost a year just to
10,000.
finish this quest because of this stupid collect 5,000 red boost tokens, and I barely get them.
I mean, it's not that difficult actually.
So it's annoying for me because I don't have that much B slots. Wait. What's that one code for the honey day thingy?
It's not a code. I mean, it is a code. But it said it'll be over by this Monday. Not Monday. I mean, I don't know. It could be available still.
What is it? What's the code say?
I mean, it doesn't give you a honey day boost. It just gives you like a 3 fields and a super smoothie and a clockwork.
Electros Apocalypse. Extreme War collects the container. But
Totally right.
what's the code, Joe?
Yeah, it's like summer something, like Summerfest or something. It starts with summer. I forgot the rest. That was Swoosh, but it's like we have 200 million.
They don't work.
Can't close Discord on in yeah.
Natural decay of the Kateran allows freedom to exit after touchdown. What? Touchdown, football, foosball reference. Yay! The heck fell? That was just me.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a code. Not code. I mean, there's gonna be an event tomorrow.
For real?
Yeah, it starts on the August 1st. Tomorrow's the August 1st, I think.
True. Per 5. Warning, the following may disturb post-implant viewers who are sensitive to loud noises. Alright, you have been warned.
Okay, it's summer. Just put summer and then mass, like MAS. So summer, MAS.
Hello.
Summer
Oh, I don't.
M-A-S.
Hello.
Oh, finally, someone else joined after 10 years.
I tried. Okay, I used the thingy, but the 50 mil members code. I don't really think that's
So, Tro?
what? Not time. No time.
Okay, then.
Okay. It gave 100 jelly beans to the poor
Bro, how much
people.
health does that thing have? It's probably gonna destroy before we can finish the video.
You know, I have to open Discord again.
I am really annoyed right now.
Why?
So, I tried to do SOS, aka do Shoes of Steel, of trying to be ruined factory, only moving units, and oh my god, the
No way.
Bro, are we going through the wormhole or what?
That's just sad. Oh, the cringe alert.
Ooh, wait. This wormhole is just like playing for the rest of the video.
and oh my god,
Ooh, David, the wormhole is just playing for the rest of the video, so there's no point in look at it. It's just gonna play for the rest of the video. What are you even doing?
Wait, my sticker thinker found something.
You found a hot
I got a,
potato.
I got a, I got a up-looking bear. What?
Oh, expand to 40 slots. Yeah.
You got.
Gosh, dude, that's what I hate. Increasing slots when it takes like so much
Hmm.
stuff.
Oh, it's a rapid spawn.
Right, it's gonna break. It's gonna spontaneously.
Oh, well, you know,
How much health? How much health? How much health? How much health? How much health?
Literally about to break him. It's at 30 million.
Countdown.
Oh, so fast, so fast. He said, "Do you want to play World Tower Defense?"
Uh, not right now.
We swarm.
Right,
Sticker.
well the video ended. Oh my gosh, dude.
To be honest, I don't care that the video ended. It was just
okay,
confusing. You know?
okay, if yeah, okay,
It broke.
if you
Get the
It's
want,
gonna be
spears.
all.
divide it,
Look, another one.
if you want, like we can try to get you 10 trophies to do rush, if
I'm
you really
getting
want.
absolutely nothing.
Bro, people
I'm
are
so
stealing my
laggy, it
crap.
gives me nothing. A green ball. No.
Green balls. What? Hey,
No, I
where?
needed that.
Ooh, where's the
A
sticker
tough
stuff?
potato.
Where's the sticker stuff, man?
They spawn in the sprout during the sprout.
Oh wait, well someone took my sticker, bro.
Yeah, because there's many people. What do you expect?
Mm,
And plus, some people have better lag and some people don't. I don't think I got anything.
I didn't get anything. I don't think I finished my quest.
I just got a hard whack.
The end, February 2022.
That was a trash one for me. I got nothing.
Same.
No, did I? I actually gotta go check now.
I finished that quest. No.
Yeah, I don't think I got
How do
anything.
you even get anything from that, bro? Too much children here.
I got mostly treats.
We
Stuff I
didn't
don't ever
even
use.
get a single prig of anything. Well,
Now we wait another.
what matters is we finished the series. So
And oh my god, I got something else. Where is it? I got it's a mug. I don't want another yellow mug. I already have like
Mugman,
7 of them.
Mugman,
I got the yellow mug, man.
that's crazy. Anyways, guys, if
I
you
already
enjoy,
have.
all right. Anyway, let me do the outro. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that, we finally finished the
Please
series.
never let us do this again. It was suffering.
I'll probably react like the next one. I'll probably react to Interloper or something like
No.
I'll probably probably like
I
next
mean,
week
with
or so.
more beans.
I'll probably react to Interloper
More
like
beans to the
this
poor.
Sunday or Saturday because that's when I get snacks. I didn't really had
Eat
anything
the
to eat since
beans.
I was feeling a bit dizzy. But yeah, hopefully
Eat the beans.
we can finish Interloper since it is a very long series. But yeah, stay
Take
tuned for
what?
that. Anyways, see you guys.
No.
Bye.